I am holding something fantastic inside my palm right now that may soon go extinct. It has been around for millions of years. It is older even than the dinosaur and is the primary source of food for every single person on this planet. There is no human who hasn't touched or seen it. Any guesses on what it is? Well, you're absolutely correct. It is soil. Now I know you have a lot of questions like how can soil go extinct and why is an 11-year-old so concerned about soil and not her favorite K-pop artist who is about to drop his next album? Let me tell you something about myself. I've got several talented friends. Some can solve Rubik's Cube pretty fast, some have written and published great books, and some have wonderful YouTube channels. But what is it that I can do? Well, I can talk. I didn't even know that talking could be a talent until they gave me a few awards for just talking. In the 11 years of me being on this planet, so far I've won many public speaking awards, but my interest in soil was purely accidental, or was it? I was once part of a public speaking workshop along with a bunch of other kids. In one of its sessions, the teacher asked us to list down the topics that we like and the ones that we dislike. My like list included my favorite K-pop band, and my dislike list included environment and all those cliche standard topics we are provided in elocution contests of our schools. At the end of the session, we all were provided with a topic each to research and talk upon, but with a twist. The twist was that we were supposed to speak on the topics that we dislike than the ones that we like. So I came around researching a few things on what needs to be saved next. Maybe the tiger, the rivers, or the whole planet. But what I discovered next was shocking. I found out something which was brewing over the world, and the situation is so grave that it is capable enough of causing the next world war, and the most terrible one. Because the next world war won't be fought over oil and land. Any guesses on what the next world war could be fought on? Well, you are absolutely correct. Food. It is going to be fought over food. We are running out of food because we are running out of the source of food, soil, and we got to act upon it soon. For agricultural soil to be cultivable, it needs a minimum 3 to 6% of organic content in soil. And by the way, rainforests have 70% of them. Do you want to take a guess what is the organic content in soil, for instance in India? 4? 5? Correct! It is 0.5 least than you could ever expect. And this is not just India. This is happening across the world. Globally, 52% of agricultural land has already been degraded. Simply put, soil all over the world is turning into sand, which means in the upcoming years, soil as we know could go extinct and turn into sand. In the next 20 years, 40% less food is expected for over 9 billion people. And it also seems that the fruits and vegetables we eat today have 90% less nutrients than what our parents and their parents grew up eating. Today, 8 oranges have the same nutritional value as 1 orange back in the 1920s. Now, do you expect an 11-year-old to consume 8 oranges in one sitting just to obtain the nutritional value of 1 orange? If we let this continue, then children will grow up malnourished, unable to blossom into their full potential as human beings. This is a crime against humanity, a silent crime. This world will run out of food, and as dystopian as it may sound, it is practically fair enough to assume that nations could be soon fighting over food. This problem will seep through different aspects of our life. No soil means water absorption will be nil, leading to a massive water crisis. Economically, it is estimated that soil degradation costs the world $10.6 trillion each year. And as someone who has just entered this world for about 11 years, I want to question those who are here before me. What have you done? What were you thinking? Do you even feel responsible? Does this not stir your heart with concern for the coming generations? During my research, I came across this wise old man on the internet who had a beautiful saying which I could never think about. He said, everything we see around us, including ourselves, have come up from the soil only. You know what? I was once searching upon what needs to be saved, and what I found, now this is not good. You need to save our soil. We all need to ensure that the previous generation leaves this world at least in the state that they received it. And I feel the soil is obscene that how much we have taken from it and how little we have given it back. So what is the solution? First thing is to spread awareness and make sure that this makes it to the ear of every right person. Before we plan to migrate to another planet and destroy it, we must first learn to live where we are right now. Unless we fix this, humans will act as cancers wherever they go, and we are much more than just those cancer cells, aren't we? We need to rally all the right people, including industrialists, pop stars, and more importantly, politicians should commit to take this as a part of their national agenda. We all must commit by restoring at least 3 to 6% of organic content in soil. We will either be known as the generation that let the planet die, or as the generation that even God looks up to and say, damn, these guys are competition. And this is not just any other issue among others, but the most urgent one. So let this be a clarion call for your active participation in saving our soil. I would like to appeal to all of you to do your own research, do your due diligence, speak out and contribute as you see fit. There's this cute story about Krishna in Gokula. One day when he was an infant, his mother Yashoda received a complaint against him. Now those days were different, you see. Today most complaints about children are that they are spending too much time on their phone. But Krishna had no such problem. His complaint was that he was spotted eating soil. And when Ma Yashoda confronted Krishna, he outright denied. She wasn't willing to accept, so she asked him to open his mouth as a proof. And when Krishna finally opened, Ma Yashoda could see the entire universe inside. The mountains, the oceans, the planets, absolutely everything. And isn't it true? Everything we see around us, in some or the other way, have come up from soil only. So even if you don't care about leaving any food behind for me and my entire generation, just in case Krishna comes back someday and is looking to eat soil, let's leave some behind for him. Don't let me down. Save our soil. I'm counting on you. Thank you so much for listening to me.